And with that, we're going to go ahead and switch off here over to our video segment or discussion segment, whatever you want to call it. The Equestria Girls Roller Coaster of Friendship. Or I think the Equestria Girls need a day off finally. Honestly, I got a lot to talk about with this episode, with this special here, but we need to get ourselves ready. So, pew whoop. We're gonna get ourselves right over here. We're gonna bring back the Mike-nized art stream because he's
got
still
it. So I
working on
put on the site Ponies and Trixie and told them that they can choose whichever Trixie they want.
Good. All right.
All right. And of course, we need a few different images, so let's open up this one.
And that one. And don't forget this one.
And of course, and what is this other image going to be? You might be able to guess it, but it's also going to be in the background, so you may not be able to see it until Mike-nized stream is finished. Unless you see it while I'm doing this. It will burn you alive and make you question everything that you know of life until the Mike-nized stream is over. But let's go ahead and get into the special here now.
That Rainbow Dash is catching a marshmallow in her mouth.
Wrong. Nice try.
That's a yes.
No, that's wrong. And just for that, we're going to go ahead and make that cover a little bit more there. So, Roller Coaster of Friendship. And here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Damn it! Now this just made me realize that the song in this special should have been a freaking cover of Roller Coaster of Love. Damn it! I also forget how rarely we actually get the full version of that opening.
Finally.
Okay, and I do apologize. I had to get pulled away for a second. I just realized there's no audio at all, is there? So I apologize.
Audio to the stream, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's playing fine for me.
What was up with this guy's hair? It reminded me of like something from the 50s or like Mars Attacks.
Girl.
When ponies attack.
Wait, which one?
The
guy in the background.
Okay, by the way, Circuit, that's a chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
booty hair.
That's a girl?
Yes, with the big purple hair, yes.
Oh my god.
To quote the Lorax, that's a woman?
I quit.
Why would you quote that movie? Tell her.
Because it was appropriate.
It was. I need to go for a moment. I'll be back. I need to go and collect myself.
Who springs pepper on it? Actually, well, it could be tomato, but it looked like strawberry salad with pepper.
I prefer stress vodka.
Yes, that's a real stressor. The perfect salad pick will give me 10,000. Seriously, this is somebody that needs a reality check or something.
Yep.
Hey, did somebody install a new app on my phone?
iOS did.
Oh, I like it. I got digital fruit that I can't eat.
I'm surprised you didn't notice that her case changed.
I find that the people in this show are surprisingly oblivious. Of course, we're going to find that out a lot more as this goes. Actually, I will give them credit. I'm going to give them credit that they did point out Applejack had that smoothie job with this and that she quit.
I don't know why, but when you say smoothie job, I don't think of good things.
Then don't do that. Be good, Coldest. Be good.
See, at first I tried to make that seem like a good thing, and then I realized that would just be very cold and not be comfortable after a while.
You all have
Yeah,
fun with
we
that.
wouldn't.
I'm just going to be amazed at the... Pinky looks up so far that you can see the shadow under the chin.
Wow.
It's so nice.
Yeah. The whole thing is, I think they're still trying to shoehorn Equestria in there a little bit too much, given Equestria Land.
You know what? I'm gonna give him a little bit of credit with Equestria Land, but here's the funny thing: why does Equestria Land not have pony rides?
That is a good question.
You know what? That's a very good question.
Because it's being run by a hipster social media whore.
Oh
Which,
god,
by the
that
way,
actually is
she
more terrifying.
Her title, though, that she gives is that she is only in charge of public relations. Who is in charge of the park?
Who's the operations manager?
Maybe it's run by a demonic rat of some sort. Equestria Land, run by
it has
a...
to be a demonic pony.
No.
It has to be a demonic pony because it's
No. It's
Equestria
gonna
Land,
be...
not Disney.
No, it's gonna be a demented cup of mayonnaise that's been in cartoons since 1930s and somehow is still ridiculously popular.
Stinky Bottom's Hat Emporium.
Oh, there you go.
Neat.
Or like stinky ass.
Stinky Bottom, we swear we didn't sit on the hats.
Yeah.
I guess it's a good thing that they don't sell
Well,
pants.
Maybe this is why
Although
Applejack
you'd think
has
that
like
they would.
5,000 different Stetsons. I've wanted to be a fashionista since preschool. Forget being an astronaut or a superhero. I wanted to design dresses. Seriously,
In fairness,
name
it's
one
more
kid.
aspirations than I had as a kid.
Also, I'm gonna say this circuit, the reason that the farm's doing so badly is because Applejack has so many of those damn Stetsons.
Oh, there you
Even
go,
at 40
Applejack. Yeah,
Even at 40% off, those hats are not cheap.
true. There you go. Oh, and this is the most hilarious thing. I gotta give Bulk some credit. He's able to make a smoothie with his bare hands. He just didn't shake it right.
That guy does not know how to sweep.
He just had to hold the top, and he would have been fine.
Yeah, I know, right? That would have been it. He would have been the first smoothie maker to do it all by hand in amazing ways.
Also, the dude sweeping, yeah. I have a person at my work that likes to just dance around while doing mopping and sweeping.
No. I'm not talking about dancing. I'm talking about just like improper sweeping technique.
What is her belt buckle?
I'm surprised.
Is that a maple leaf?
It kind of looks like a maple leaf, but not quite.
It could be a fire?
That is not a maple
No,
leaf.
it's
I can tell
definitely
you
a
from
leaf.
being in the maple state, it's not a maple leaf. It might be a leaf, but it ain't maple.
It looks
It
like-
might match the leaves on her head dress there.
It looks like one of those weird troglodyte things from Monster Hunter World that you kick for piercing shots. So, how many jumps does Bulk Biceps have? Considering...
I forget, what is this chick's name again?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember either. Does anybody remember her name?
I've just been referring to her as the yellow bitch.
Vignette.
Vignette?
Don't forget the other name.
Vignette.
It's
Literally,
something Vignette.
For some reason, I feel like that her full name might give us a clue as to what that is.
Take a look.
Apple cider.
I am so happy that I get to mash applesauce by foot.
To be fair, that's a very fun way to do it if you have clean boots.
Wait a minute. They're barefoot. How can you crush an apple while barefoot?
Think about it. There
It's
is
out
one,
there barefoot.
With effort.
and here.
Because she said she was doing it barefoot.
She did?
She did?
Wow.
No, you're
Also,
thinking
she
about
did
this
it-
the wrong way. What consistency does an apple have to be crushable? And now Applejack is apple bottom. And back to the actual thing. If an apple is really rotten, it can be crushed. So that's the bigger question. Are they letting the apples rot that badly so that they can be crushed, and why?
Okay.
Bruise.
now-
You bruise it enough.
Wait, did they call that Nightmare Moon's Haunted Castle?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Oh wow.
Actually, yeah, you don't have to let an apple rot that bad. It's really most of the time I think it's just the apples that aren't fit to be sold as just apples on the market. That's what tends to get into applesauce anyway. So, oh, by the way, that little girl right there, if you notice the outfit.
Oh yeah, G1.
Yeah, the big joke. The Gen 1 character shows up once more as a cameo character and a spin-off of the original Pony episode series. Literally the bottom of the barrel.
And also, now people are looking for her as a pony somewhere in the season.
Oh, worlds. I'm surprised they didn't have the other characters, like the boy and the other girl.
You mean her brother and sister, Danny and Molly?
Yeah, that's it.
What was her name though? I forget.
Seriously, this is how I feel. I feel like Applejack feels with these Instagram artist things. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? This is supposed to be for kids, right?
I don't know what that was, but it made me want to delete my Instagram that doesn't exist.
Hashtag bite. My finger salty.
Personally, I'm just like, why do you have to take images of everything in your world?
Because
yes.
Because she's superficial as
Vignettes Valencia.
Toa, do you know how much I wish the people back in the day used to take pictures of everything in their world? I'd have so many pictures of trains.
By the way, looking through like the character list before CMC got there, there's actually a character called Captain Planet.
He's a hero?
Okay. He's basically the character that's blue, has a faint mustache, and wears a t-shirt of the planet Earth.
You have Toa, though, you have no idea how envious I am of future historians who are going to look at this era, because there's going to be so much material to work with.
Yeah, they're still going to have no idea. I'm going to quote. I'm going to paraphrase the people at Rooster Teeth during one of their podcasts. Scientists in the future are going to look back on all these selfies where we're holding our phones up in front of a mirror, and they're going to think that we're just worshiping this black box.
Actually, I like the other meme joke where you guys just like, you're seeing a 1950s photo, like, hey, I found a photo of your grandfather. And then you have another photo of somebody, like, somebody dressed up like a complete goth girl, but really doing it horribly. It just looks completely horrible, terrible. It's like, hey, I found a picture of her grandfather.
We sing songs.
Are you ready? B-Y-B-B. Be yourself, but better. That's been my power phrase since I started my first company. A middle school girl selling artisanal handmade mascara.
Artisanal handmade mascara? Really?
It's called.
Oh my god, she is a hippie. She's a freaking Instagram hippie, social debutante. Oh my, she's everything that not everything, but she's definitely checked off a lot of check boxes.
I don't think she's a hippie, but whatever she is, it's on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like all of you, and that way I will take all of your followers with me. Okay, now here's the other thing. This Sequester Girls, there was a lot of blushing. I mean, seriously.
The answer is shipping. Why else would there be blushing?
And to quote an internet reviewer about Kamen Rider Double, because dang it, everything's gay about this.
Let's go see the park.
And
Okay, I saw the park.
Honestly, I don't know why you're giving
I do have to wonder why she zoom away when she's zooming back for a look at the map.
Enjoy the park. I'm going to be super busy.
I think she was.
In fairness, I tend to walk away from things and then double back immediately when I realize I don't actually know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
If I had $1 for every time that happened at work, that'd be a decent pay raise.
Should we practice for the parade? It's a little
We sing them so many times that people get them stuck in their heads like earworms.
As the old saying goes,
And
better
yet
to
they
overprepare than
aren't.
to underprepare.
And yet they aren't in the mobile game except for that first movie.
Yep. Which is
Yeah,
really weird. I'm
this-
surprised.
Yeah, by the way, this ride is definitely not supported properly.
Well, unless you're in Roller Coaster Tycoon, and then this is exactly the ride you build just to watch it fail.
By the way, they just reused the roller coaster from what's it, the Golden Horseshoe Club episode.
Actually, do they?
Yeah.
Do they actually?
Similar concept, but I don't think the loops are right.
Yeah,
Well,
also
you know
the
what I mean.
carts
They
have
just
more
used
detail.
assets.
You know, I'm not entirely convinced. I need to look at a side-by-side comparison.
Well, there's another thing
That'll
for
be fun.
the pre-show
Write that
next
down,
week.
Cole.
Pre-show next week.
Okay.
Roller coaster comparison.
CMC, I know what we're doing. Like
Where-
after the show.
Where should I write this down so we can remember to it? Plot fun?
Yeah, that works. That reminds me, I haven't checked the plot hole chat in a while. Ooh, something's new.
Love it, lock it, stitch it. Beautiful, perfect. I just drew off. Love it. Now hurry up, I need these done yesterday.
And I will shoot anybody who doesn't bring me a double tall mocha latte. No,
Oh, Randy would not do that.
I know I am not
no, she would just nag him to death. What? Why is a rainbow on the? Oh, that was.
waiting to happen.
Somebody made a funny joke about appropriating culture with that.
Wanna take
Yeah.
a break?
Well, people wanted the sirens to come back. There you go.
There you go. True.
Super insanely busy.
Actually, that would be hilarious if one of the sirens was in the costume.
You're right. I
Hey,
wouldn't want
I
to break
can
That would be-
completely
that would be a
not
whole-
doing that.
That would be a whole nother level of meta right there.
100 ponchos stacked.
Ponchos?
Wow.
I'm proud of you. You know that?
She just launched.
Facing your fears head on. Just like I always did as a kid.
So, I'm just looking in the background. I just like how pleasant that grandmother is being.
And a corkscrew.
Just,
You're probably
Actually,
surprised
now
by
we.
Yes, you're screaming in front of me, but I'm just going to sit here and smile.
And of course, everybody realized you got Rose Luck and what was it, Granny Rose? Apple Rose? Apple Rose.
is that
Rainbow Dash is the only one that's scared.
Yeah.
Remember, it could be Apple Rose.
And I think somebody in our Utah Brony group said it was Apple Rose.
Hair color matches, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I just found this
That
so.
was actually
Now,
dead.
this was also hilarious to me because we saw the episode with Rainbow Dash getting on a coaster. Then you got human Rainbow Dash scared to death of a coaster.
Very brave.
I mean, in fairness, normal Rainbow Dash flies.
Yeah, that's what I was like. She flies and she does a lot of speedy stunts. So, if anything,
This
it's
Rainbow
And
it's just ironically hilarious to me.
Dash is a speed demon, so
Caramel apples over here.
Get your caramel apples, dang it!
Everything in
Oh, we got more insanity in our chat here over at Twitch.
Applejack.
Hello, cunning Malfoy.
To be the caramel apple girl? Vignette said
Yep.
she wanted cool nerd shit.
been there for a while.
Oh.
Hi, Zero.
Oh, okay. He had it. He was so close. And then he fails miserably.
Yep.
Do you by any chance have a knife or samurai sword or several tiny but very sharp nail clippers?
On wild. Doo-bloo-doo.
No, I only have.
I know
Ugh.
what you're thinking. A vignette.
Seriously,
How are
nerd
you
chic.
coming up with such a brilliant
Really?
idea for the parade?
I don't understand. You want me to pretend I'm someone else tonight?
Everyone in the band has a new role. It's part of my bold new vision. All caps.
I'm going to change everything that everyone is just because I want it to be mine.
Commissioned an A-list graffiti/sneaker artist.
Okay, I'm having Pocahontas flashbacks with the song Mine.
Why?
You know what? One of these days, I'm gonna have to just sit down, watch this episode again, and slow down everything she ever says just to understand what in the world she's
If
saying.
collabing isn't your thing, that's your life decision to make.
You don't want to do that.
I just thought of a way for
Life
us both
decision?
to get exactly
Life
what we
decision.
want.
Oh my world.
Of course. Getting what I want is what I do best, sweetie. Now say cheese. Sorry, Fluttershy. You'll thank me later.
Excuse me. Vignette? Where am I? Huh? And do you mind if I eat this salad? I'm stressed.
I'd rather have some beer.
Do you mind if I eat this salad? I'm stressed. Stress salad.
Oh! Here we go again.
They lost our guitar store, so we're doing this now.
This game does.
By the way, fuck this game. Fuck this game right in the ass.
I'd walk away immediately. I know this thing is rigged.
Twilight, they're just giving you the old bump and tingle to lure
Stop
you in.
putting magnets in them.
Do you know what's
I don't know about magnets, but I'm thinking a lot of rubber.
Resistance and a vertical displacement of 0. Horizontal displacement equals initial projectile velocity squared times the sine of twice the launch angle divided by the acceleration due to gravity.
Oh, that's going over my head.
I think I'm with Sunset on that facial expression. Just don't math it. Just know it's stupid. Oh god. Okay, yeah, that's where I call bull.
You were pretty close, though. Maybe we should try one more time.
My brother, we found 2 suckers for the price of 1. Haha.
Finished.
Ow.
Let there be light. Maybe tonight won't be a disaster after all.
Why he didn't get electrocuted, I'll never know.
Especially since some of that was right on his crotch. That would have really hurt.
Actually,
How did plugging that thing in light up the hat?
Actually, I was about to ask that.
Wire going up the back.
Hey, Rarity.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Having a meltdown. Who said I was having a meltdown? I'm not having a meltdown.
And of course, Villainous does not understand that those are holograms.
And that was the best face. That was the best Rara face.
They're asking me this right now. Oh, it's not.
Tokoi, I have no idea why you brought that up now.
Yeah.
50,000 people. Of course you can.
Yeah, I mean, earlier maybe, later definitely. Now when it's absolutely the most
Concerned about Fluttershy?
it is literally the most off-topic topic.
Well, if you ain't gonna worry about her, I will.
Really,
Oh,
just
for one, I'm looking
Everything is better with a giant true clothes pile.
True.
okay. Okay, the screaming clothes pile. That is officially the best I.
All right, what's next? What are we doing? How are we going to win this? Guess who just mapped out a perfect projectile trajectory, taking into account propulsion
This.
and aerodynamic drag? This gal. Bet you thought I forgot about friction, air drag, and varying initial velocities.
Okay, this is when you get too much science into sports.
You know what they say, 100 times a charm.
I'm distracted trying to find good images to then put in the picture jack so we can compare the dang roller coasters.
Ah, fuck you, Applejack. You made me lose.
Are you
Hey!
sure you weren't losing before?
Nobody's seen her all afternoon.
And Applejack is officially destroyed by everybody else.
So all I'm finding for Valencia is that it's a type of orange, so it doesn't really explain the headdress and the leaf.
You know what?
Yeah.
In that case, it is time for me to shine. Let's bring on the circuit gloves.
Like to lose.
Ching, ching.
Cha-ching,
Well, unless there's
cha-ching,
something
cha-ching.
other than a short story for Vignette that I'm not getting.
Just about to ride this thing for like the
I am.
time already.
Let's see. Okay, now we got Equestria Girl.
Have you seen Fluttershy anywhere?
Rollercoaster Friendship.
Was with me. Okay, thanks. If you see her, tell her she's still on the roller coaster.
And all that.
Zentai.
Let's see.
By the way, also while distracted, I did listen to the Mine song from Pocahontas, and yeah, I got vignettes kind of feeling from just hearing Radcliffe saying how much.
And here we see Pinkie Pie in total crazy mode.
Yep.
Yeah. When Pinkie Pie gets a little too seriousness with their silliness. Let's see. Oh, hey, hold on. I got something. Vignette. Vignette as a verb. Portray someone in the style of a vignette, which, yeah, of course. Which is to produce a photograph in the style of an edge by softening or shading away the edges of the subject.
Okay, so yes.
It's a photograph term for the first name.
Yeah.
Feel my fingers anymore.
Okay, so now we got Valenti.
That doesn't explain the leaves.
No, it does
what
not.
What these leaves mean?
It doesn't, but it might give us something.
How about you just take a parakeet and go home?
It's not about the parakeet.
that was the best reaction ever. It's not about the parakeet.
I shall defeat this shitty game.
It shall win.
Let's see
I believe I can fight.
Or maybe I want her to be my prime suspect.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
I'm not going
Dang it! It just looks like a damn leaf, but it looks like a really sharp-edged leaf.
You see, it's just...
It's a crime to fake security badges, you know.
What we're doing, we don't trace it.
I'm gonna arrest you and put you into our special jail.
Yeah, sure thing, Dr. Wiley.
Hands on your head, no sudden moves.
Actually, oh gee.
Why didn't you tell me you were
His coloring looks too close to human for comfort.
I don't know. Considering he's
but
also...
it is a bit purple.
Also, dear God, why the hell is it that paint? Why does? Okay, I want to know how long it took for Pinkie to just run out of the park, found the fun inspectors, get back to the park, and make it to where they have so much power that this guy has to like bend to their will.
Either that, or this guy's actually incredibly senile. This guy's just like...
How many times do I have to say it?
Let's see.
I could see Pinkie doing it very easily in 15 minutes.
Rarity told me you're the coolest
Well,
friend who knows what's the opposite of down.
Powers which...
True.
I forget her powers. Is it an explosion?
For the rain booms that you are going to love. The throwbacks. Capital T,
Basically
hashtag
the whole...
throwback today, or for short, TCTHTBT bracket TBT.
If we're actually using the superpowers, this would be a much better thing if you ask me.
Touchstones of cool throughout the ages.
I like it so
Okay.
far, and
This
I
might not be...
like what you
Ha! Yeah, right. Okay, so Urban Dictionary for Valencia. Very curvy, beautiful girl. She has a tendency to be really insecure, but is silly and a playful person to be around. Most gorgeous eyes you could forever get lost in. Her desires to make everyone happy before she does herself. Doesn't party a lot. When she does, watch out. She with the life of a great girl to have conversations with. Dear world, this is a Valencia?
I think somebody's version of Valencia.
It's somebody's definition, that's for sure.
Take a picture of the real you.
A berry plant.
Let's see.
Zapping my friends with a magical phone? I know she was up to something.
She was up to...
Just wasn't expecting something so magic and evil. She makes them disappear, but where do they go?
What happens to them? Hold on, right here.
Oh man, are we trapped in a magical phone? Typical. You can eat that stress salad.
No, seriously, this is it. That is it right there. That tells me everything. This is the point where the equestrian girls no longer see equestrian magic as just this amazing, strange phenomenon, but literally that annoying thing that pops up every once in a while on Monday, just like having to go in for an extra hour of work. It's like, oh man, I gotta do this shit again. I mean, they've gotten to that point. They've actually
I
become
want to
jaded.
know why didn't Fluttershy eat the salad when she said she was going to?
Well, she was looking for permission and she never got it. But seriously, they're jaded to the point like, oh man, we got this again. Didn't we already take care of this before? It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, vaguely creepy's got it right. He's like, damn it, we're in a featureless void again. I mean, that is literally the most hilarious reaction that they had until later. But we'll get to that later.
So, and I like one of Rarity's screams.
No.
I like one of Rarity's screams to the costumes because they're talking about kind of a shag-like material with a zipper. That is very much just calling for a caught zipper.
Yeah, that is asking for it.
That's like making a Wookiee costume where you zip it up.
Exactly.
The reference.
Buttons.
No, Rarity. Vignette.
Buttons and snaps.
And suddenly I'm getting horrible flashbacks to the Candlelight wedding. She's evil! And she's going to marry my brother!
Yeah, see, yeah, except the difference between the Candlelight wedding and this is that there was a lot of time to build that up.
True.
Also, video evidence of it.
If you're so innocent, then how do you explain this? Say goodbye to your mannequin thing.
Say goodbye to this thing.
Pete, how did that not work?
Hang on.
Also, yeah, Circuit, you brought up the whole observe it thing. Nobody noticed that wasn't her regular phone.
I think I hashtagged my snap tagger all in this.
Actually, that is. Actually, I did bring that up a little bit before, but yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, the phone doesn't look like hers. And what I'm wondering is, how in the world are they using it unless somebody did not protect their phone, or she literally has multiple phones, which I'm not sure which is weirder.
Well, here's the other thing. She may have gotten a second phone just because of what was going on with her regular one.
No, I think someone just left it on the charger.
No, I think she's just one of those people that is so ingrained into social media that they literally have 2 or 3 phones just to be able to constantly do it even while their phone is charging.
So, as someone with a mother who has 2 phones because she's a manager at a hospital and security officer.
Well, yeah, that's a job.
Have 2 phones, yeah.
That's a job. We're talking about an insane egomaniac kind of a person.
If she's a public relations officer or operator, she would have 2 phones just to monitor everything.
Oh.
Maybe I should just go. Maybe you should.
Maybe she good. Maybe you should, since I'm not special.
Waiting is for waiters, ladies. What about her?
Waiting is for waiters. That is.
The throwbacks, formerly known as the rain boobs.
Hang on. Why does we include you?
Obviously, somebody needs to fill Apple Juice's spot, and since it's so last minute,
And we need plenty of apple juice for that.
and talent as well.
We gotta have the apple juice.
You?
In fact, we're gonna have him pose with OJ.
We'll be playing a
Haha.
song I wrote.
Okay,
Hold
one,
on.
you're not in the band. And 2, we are not performing without Applejack. Which is her name, by the way.
And 3, we want some apple jacks.
And you
We're
know
kind of
what?
hungry.
She's not usually one to make things up. Like, ever.
So all that stuff she said about you.
It's true.
Okay.
Now,
She was really nonchalant about some of that.
magique is all it's cracked up to be. Now then, that's better.
You are just now asking for trouble.
Oh god, that's hideous.
I wish I'd had this thing years ago. Think how perfect
Which
my
outfit?
looked.
Yes.
All of them!
You're not gonna believe this.
What? What is this?
It's new
Because
hologram.
I
Your friends,
It's new
I like
holographic
rainbow
technology.
dashes.
Make the parade exactly how I want it.
That's alright. Go for it.
You said you hired me
I like Rainbow Dash there. Just looks cute.
Well, I needed your
Yeah,
vision
fair
to
enough.
fit my vision. But now there's an app for that.
Oh, they even use the app for that thing.
What is going on here? Where are my friends?
Like trapped in the internet as zeros and ones or erased from existence or something?
I don't know. I just kind of zapped them to who knows where, and I don't care. Seriously, how is she nonchalant about this?
And it disappears.
I
like you
mean-
said, egomaniac.
Well, yeah, but this is mine. This is like egomaniac and kind of not exactly grasping what she has either.
Fine. If you want to be
I mean, she understands it, but she's not grasping it, which is even more hilarious. Amazing.
I can't believe we're trapped in Vignette's phone. We're no strangers to getting stuck in magical objects.
This is like our 5th one this week.
Still free.
Solid still uneaten.
Wow, really?
Biting first. We can't just sit
Are they gonna
around
make another
and
joke
get
about the
lost.
salad?
If we're
Please,
in
somebody
it,
make a joke about
we
the
can
salad.
hack our way out. Well, I can. Maybe.
Actually, I feel bad for the salad now.
Oh,
Here's
God.
Here's the tragedy of this show. That salad. The poor uneaten salad. You might as well have the muffin there, too.
rare after all. Okay, that was
Well, the wondering is, how long has that salad been there?
Also, here's another thing.
Accessory.
Here's another thing. Are all these diamond shields just showing up in that space now?
Can't believe I listened to you.
That's what I would think, too, but I think they're just vanishing as soon as they do, too.
And I'm sorry, but I like what Rarity did there was basically just like throwing glitter at somebody. That's what I like in that too.
Sand attack.
Yep, a lot of sand attack.
Herself, but worse. Now pretend
Oh,
She's
and
being
the
herself, but
ladies
worse,
are
and I
like,
can't
no.
stand for that. Yes, the salad shall be our champion. We shall be the ones to champion the salad. Stress salad must be avenged and made the hero of the show.
The benches in this theme park seem to use a similar logic in terms of physics as Jimmy's retainer from Ed and Eddie.
Hold on, that track right behind her head, it has no guardrails or anything. What is it for?
Well, it could just be a walk-around thing. Also, it reminds me of Treetops from Spyro the Dragon.
Actually, here's the more hilarious thing. They come to back. I'm sorry, I apologize. Oh, by the way, our friends are kind of trapped in a magical prison, which we probably should have been more important at this point. I mean, I get it. Yeah, here's more flushes. Stop it! I keep blushing all the time. I'm surprised. I'm already pure white.
By the way, Circuit, I'm just gonna say this right now. Coming up is probably one of the greatest payoffs that has ever happened in any of the shows that
Yes.
for Pony or
So
whatever.
Toa, shut it. Say nothing except about the blushing. The blushing we can keep talking about because there's a lot of it.
Also, I haven't seen it beyond.
Then be
just
quiet.
hearing about it,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
I will not take a. I will not take. I will take the off joke and take it forever. We must. I still like the blushing. That's hilarious.
Applejack, we're stuck in Vignette's phone. I found a way to hack her Apple Popper app to route a VoIP connection to your IP address. Magic. Got it.
Actually, the sad part is I understood most of that.
Yeah.
Bye.
And technically, she's kind of right. Not quite, but wait. Okay, we're gonna have to let this scene speak for itself.
None. I can rub two sticks together.
Here we go.
Hang on.
This scene says it all.
What? Somewhere close. Really, y'all?
No.
So, by the way it was echoing, it's gotta be metallic around.
No,
What did she hack?
Did Vignette take your picture just now?
What did she hack?
She didn't hack anything.
Exactly. She just rooted her own phone.
I know.
Congratulations, Twilight. You just lost your warranty.
This is literally the most stupidest response I've ever seen and it is glorious.
This is like the great. This is like my favorite payoff to any situation that they've done in Tony or Equestria Girls. Just period now.
Yeah,
Also, something neat is if you go back, you don't ever see the other side of the wall.
Well, yeah, of course. That's the point.
Yeah, which I'm going to assume that there's a giant safety hazard here in that that they made a building with no way to get out of it, or literally every single part of that wall is white, including the doorknobs, which means you could not see it.
Wait, which is even more insane either way.
Oh, for the love of all the silliness. Oh, Vignette. You are so bad.
No, seriously, that was the...
Honestly, I applaud her for wanting to improve things, but your improving is like totally not cool, man. Ovid, Valley Girl, and Millennial there, but dang it, it's the only way she'll understand. It's the only way she'll understand.
Anyway, yeah, we didn't see the doorknob. We don't know if it's invisible or if it just managed to be avoided the whole time, painted white. We don't know what the other side of the door was, and we probably never will. But just that whole room was hilarious. But just the whole thing was hilarious. They were so defeated by equestrian magic at this point that they accepted it without feeling the walls or anything. Just like, you know what, we're trapped in a void again. Let's just sit here and look at the salad. That's all they did. They've gotten jaded to a really funny and sad point. I actually feel sorry for these girls at this point.
Well, everything else was a void, whereas this actually had walls that they could touch and try and bang against. Why didn't they even try?
Because they got jaded, and they figured they're already in a void. This happened so much that they literally got just jaded. They're just, whatever. It's here. We're doing this again, apparently.
The only question I have is, what was illuminating that room?
I'm gonna leave that one alone. And behold, that is the silliest way to destroy a villain ever, too. Electric whip over the phone.
See, Circuit, I can come up with a better one, which is kind of similar to this, and it's from a 1980s anime that is just gloriously horrible.
Okay, go.
It's called Space Bender Kids. You know how to defeat the final boss?
How so?
They throw a frisbee at a TV screen.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
My head hurts.
What's the boss's weakness?
It's like literally they did not throw it at the boss. They threw it at a TV screen with an image of the boss on it, and that won. That beat it.
Oh.
Ow, my head.
Laser diamond. But I'm actually gonna give it. They're getting really weird with the villains and the Equestria Girls. So, I mean, we went from a demon that blew up half a school to freaking laser battles between sirens and a Lisa Frank pony in the sky, to basically a Twilight Sparkle evil, to plant thing, to a very large wannabe film star, to somebody that had a rock of forgetfulness, to somebody with a phone that just teleports you into a solitary room in the park. I mean, seriously, is the next villain just gonna be somebody that makes your shoelaces untie whenever they snap their fingers?
By the way, Rarity, what the fuck is this shit?
Why are you wearing your pony house? I always see this building in my dreams, so I'm gonna make a dress out of it.
It's like she's wearing a fucking.
Applejack, do not encourage this. Do not encourage this.
I'm not encouraging it. I'm just trying to explain it.
No. I was talking to Applejack in the show.
Yeah.
Be fair.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping that the next picture there was one of those swings snapping and one of them flying off. Just like, psh, ah!
So I think that they've done this trope a bit too much of having something, the villain redeemed at the end. We need a villain that it can't redeem.
But they didn't redeem the sirens. They ran like hell.
Yes, but Sunset, Sideswipe, the movie girl, this girl.
Well, Sideswipe wasn't exactly, didn't have to be redeemed. She got overtaken by force.
Yeah.
Yes,
well, peer pressure to hell and back too.
What's her face McCamp slut? I can't remember her tentacle name.
Gloriosa.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah,
She's
Gloriosa.
got this.
Yeah.
Gloriosa she technically wasn't redeemed.
Well, I don't know about...
She got off scot-free.
That one we're just going to leave the stress. I mean, for crying out loud, you're losing the place that you live and you've grown and you've worked out for years. You're going to do some stupid shit sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't think that Vignette got redeemed here. If anything, she lost her job because she was...
Oh, well, either that or she's no longer a debutante, which we could always hope for and pray. So, yeah, that was the Equestria Girl special. And, yeah, one of the best payoffs in a lot. Not even just Pony in general, but just in general. That was one of the best payoffs for just random bullshit.
Well, in all honesty, they kind of gave up the moment they got zapped because look at all the other times that has happened.
No, we've already mentioned that, but just the fact that they gave up, but they were literally just in a room off in the park, and they didn't even know it. That was all it is. They just opened the door. Oh, hey guys, you're right here. And that's all. That is all that is needed.